Hello everybody and welcome back to Pleasantview. Oh no, the power's off. Did something happen to our power and I forgot? Probably. Let's see, where's our electrical box? Oh boy. Did this get struck by lightning or something and I forgot? Oh. Let's see. We'll have somebody check when they wake up. John's energy is tanked. I must have kept him up cleaning the house or something. I do that with him. But yeah, so today we are playing the Burbs. Right now we are waiting to see if we get a Ross, and we are just going to check to see what is going on in the household. Today is Wednesday, so John is off work. Lucy has to go to school, and Jennifer has to go to work. She is not going to get promoted unless she gets a chance card, but she is going to make money, which they need because I want them to adopt. Somebody commented on the last video that there is a mod called Adopt in Poverty, where you don't have a simoleon requirement for your Sims to adopt. I don't know that I would want to get rid of the entire simoleon requirement, but I would maybe want to reduce it to maybe 1,000 simoleons. What I really should have done, oh, it's 6, no Ross. I feel like this house never gets a Ross. I don't understand that. All right, Jennifer's got to go to work soon. Oh, look at her bladder and her hygiene. All right, honey, get up. Get up, take a shower. John, you keep sleeping. Lucy's getting up. She wants to do her homework, but her fun is so low. I don't think she could. I don't think she could finish it. Does she know how to study? I don't think we've taught her how to study. She does not know how to study. We need to work on that for her. Okay. And then Bruno, where are you? Bruno's downstairs outside in the doghouse, sleeping. Look at him. So sweet. Alright, well, Lucy's probably not going to finish her homework, but I'll have her start it anyway. Jennifer needs to take a shower, like, for real. And she's going to go to work. But yeah, so I don't think they're going to have enough simoleons to adopt today. I don't think they're going to make it to 3,000. What I really should have done is not paid the bills they got on Tuesday. I wasn't thinking, and I just had John pay them, and it was a lot. I don't remember how much, but it was a couple hundred. And they really could have saved that. It's not like the repo man would have come. And then once they adopt, they're going to have to spend some of those simoleons on buying toddler supplies, but they're not necessarily going to need all of that money. So then they could have paid their bills. Ooh, a limo. You go, Jen. Look at that. Yeah, that's because she's level 8. She is a president. She gets a limo to pick her up for work. Guys, shouldn't you be maybe they are walking to school. You know, it's only 7:20 in the morning. Jen's gonna come out here. Look at you. Good job, Jen. Good job, Jen. Oh, she looks so great in those suits. Oh, she had the want to go to work, so she got some aspiration. You know, you know what we should do? I think we should get a money tree with some aspiration rewards. I mean, John likes to garden, so I think we should do that. All right, Lucy, are you still doing your homework? No, you're reading because your fun was so low. Yeah, you're not going to finish anyway. I'm not going to force you. You just read. She is a film and literature hobby. Yeah, film and literature is her one true hobby, so you can read. That's good. All right, John, you just sleep. Sleep for now. See, John, I have locked in the want to have a baby. In my game, if they adopt, they get that want fulfilled. I don't know if it works if they adopt a toddler or a child, but if not, I'll just manually fulfill that want for him. Now, I was going to have them adopt a toddler because I wanted the child to be closer in age to Lucy than adopting a baby. And just because of the genetics. Because if you adopt a child, it takes if you adopt a baby, it takes townie genetics. But if you adopt a toddler or a child, it uses your face templates. And I wanted it to use my face templates to get some new genetics in the neighborhood. But Lucy... she'll become a teenager in 3 days. So tomorrow, on Thursday, is actually going to be her birthday. So not this episode, but next episode. Lucy's going to be aging up into a teenager. So do we want to adopt a child instead of a toddler? Do we think that that would be better? Let me know in the comments what you guys think. All right, we're going to put this on speed 2. We're going to let John sleep until no later than 10. I mean, I think his energy will be filled up before then, but did you just have a cross out over a love potion? Can you do anything to earn money today? Probably not. We're going to buy you a money tree if you guys have enough aspiration points. Alright, so when he's done sleeping, we are going to use the toilet, pick up this laundry, take a shower. He has all these wants for Bruno. We'll spend some time with Bruno today. And then John's gonna clean. I do want them to have a laundry room. I feel like maybe right here where this golf thing is, we could do a little laundry room. Although we do need a second bedroom if we adopt a child. If we adopt a toddler, I was just gonna have them stay in the crib in the parents' room until they were a child. But we are gonna need to build a second bedroom. But I still think that they have room for a washer and a dryer. But we may need to go to the laundromat the first time. Oh, you bring in more bills? Oh no, you're picking up the other bills that I should not have paid, huh, Sheldon? Alright. Take your money. I mean, it's not your money, but, you know. Alright, John, pick up that. And then, why don't you eat something? Oh, where's Bruno? I hear him barking. Bruno, who are you? Oh, you're growling at Jan? Good boy, Bruno. Protect the house. Tell Jan to get lost. She's a romance then. We don't need her seducing John. Oh, I think Jan is either gay or bi because didn't Bella have chemistry with her? So she might not seduce. Aw, don't scold him. Stop scolding my dog. Jan, you're gonna find yourself eaten by a cow plant like that. Are you cleaning? I didn't tell you to clean that, but if you want to, go for it. Come eat some lunch, though. Do you have leftovers? Yeah. Get leftovers, and then you need to tend to your garden. Tend many. And how many aspiration points do you have, John? 38,000. Where's our money trees? 7,000 for the little one. And 21,000 for the big one. Let's get a big money tree. Look at that. Oh, look at that. That's hilarious. Yes, we're gonna put the money tree right here. How much simoleons? I don't want to force it to be ready for harvest. I don't know how long it'll take to be ready for harvest. Whatever that is. Yeah, I don't want to force. I'm not shift clicking it, so I feel like that should not be showing up. Force ready for harvest. I may need to go in and edit this item, but maybe we'll get some simoleons from that. I think it's funny that Farmer John has a money tree. That's his way of contributing a little bit more to the household financially. Bruno! Oh boy. Bruno's a pig pen, so that's why he's rolling and all that stuff. Tend your garden, John. Tend your garden. Have a baby. Be friends. How close are you to being friends? Oh, you are close to being friends with Bruno. 64/33. How does Bruno feel about you? Look at him over here. He peed and then he rolled in the pee. You're watching Brandy. You didn't immediately growl at her. You must like her better than Jan. Sniff her. See if she'll let you sniff her. Oh. See, Brandy's nice. Oh, what was that with her eyes? Did you guys see that? Did you see that? I'm gonna see if I can get a screenshot of that and put it up right here. Did you guys see with her eyes? I don't know about that. Alright, John's gonna tend his garden and then maybe give Bruno some attention. Bruno needs a bath. Oh, look. Congratulations. Digging in the dirt isn't so hard after all, and John has earned a bronze gardening talent badge. Good job, John. I think they garden faster when they have the talent badges, which is good because John's lifetime want is to harvest 1,000 best quality garden produce. So if he can get faster at it, that's good, because eventually I would like to get some more plots so that every season we can do several plants. Because if he only harvests a couple, it's going to take him the whole rest of his life because he's already 12 days from becoming an elder. Pull those weeds. Good job. Alright, so after you're done with that, I want you to spend some time with Bruno. Oh no, Bruno's sleeping. Dina, weren't you just here like last episode? What are you doing here? Are you obsessed with John? Do Dina and John have chemistry? Only one bolt. Why are you here? He has no money. Dina Goth. Oh, play fetch with Bruno. You're doing that all on your own. Bruno doesn't seem like he's very interested. Bruno just wants to relax, I guess. Praise for staying off the sim beds. And then give him some love, give him a stroke. And yeah, Dina. Dina, you're supposed to be on vacation anyway. Get out of here. You're all the way in Takamizu. Go away. We're gonna pretend you're not here. We're just gonna give Bruno some love. Oh, we made friends with him. We made friends with Bruno. Be the master of Bruno. Okay, we're gonna want to do that. Now let's try to play fetch with him if he wants. Make sure he's nice and happy. Dina, I'm gonna hide you with the tree. Go away, you're in Takamizu. Go away. What I was thinking when I saw Mortimer in previous episode, I don't remember whose, is that when I send Sims on vacation, maybe I should give them the prisoner tags so that they don't show up on the lots in the main neighborhood. I didn't even think to do that. I've never done that before, but I really should. Because it really bothers me when they're on vacation and they show up in the main neighborhood. Fetch, Bruno, fetch. Like, John's fun is all the way up, his social's all the way up. Bruno needs a bath, like, every day because he's such a pig pen. Oh, Lucy's home. Oh, she wants to bring Beau home. Yes, that's fine. Oh, best friends. You're best friends with Beau. Yay. Like, cops and robbers. I love watching the children. Alright, where are you going, John? Lounge? I don't think so. I do not think so. Come water your plants. Do they need water? There's no water all option, so maybe they don't need to be watered. I feel like you should water them every day, but I mean, they're all green. Look, healthy. I think they're fine. Oh yeah, let's check the electricity. Because I don't really, if I'm having them save money. Oh, Jennifer returned from work earning 1,300 simoleons. Awesome, Jennifer. She wants to earn 3,000. Oh, now you want a car? No, we're not getting a car. John thinks that the electrical box needs repairs. Alright, I don't want to hire a repairman because flirt suggestively. She's getting home from school. Jennifer's getting home from work and she immediately is like, flirt, flirt, flirt. Look at her in her power suit. She looks amazing. They both look amazing. Look at them. They're so cute together. I love it. She immediately goes to John though. You're congratulating him about death? Congratulations on not dying? Aw, Bruno wants some love too. Eat him a treat. Oh, look how happy he is. Look how happy Bruno is. Oh, you don't like Dustin? That's funny. Lucy, why don't you greet Dustin? And then Lucy, oh, you made best friends with Beau. You want to be BFFs with him? Alright, look, your bladder, your hygiene, your fun. You can't watch a movie though. You see, if I go over to the TV, she can't do anything because the power is all messed up. Does anybody have decent mechanical? I don't want to spend money on a repairman. Jennifer does. Jennifer has 4 mechanical skill points. Aw, she's playing with Bruno. So, Jennifer, with 4 mechanical, why don't you come try to repair this? So that in your power suit, in your heels, right after work, your husband's been home all day, and now you're here, and you are gonna try to fix this. Love it. I love it. Look at her. I love it. Jennifer really is hilarious like this. Only 2 days left before Lucy's birthday. Oh, tomorrow she's gonna age up. I'm gonna do the same thing that I did with Alexander. So Lucy has a hidden family aspiration token, but I'm gonna calculate for her what her aspiration will be, and if it's not family, then I'm gonna make her that and give her a secondary of family. I think I left one aspiration perk for her so that we could do that. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm really excited to see what she is. I have always had Lucy be a family sim. Always, always, always. So having her be something else. Did you fix it? You did. Now you need to repair everything in the house, but suck face. ACR says we're gonna suck face. Okay. Well, okay, you do that. So Jennifer, now that you have repaired that, can you repair the TV so maybe you guys can watch a movie? And then come use the toilet. And John, while your wife is doing all of that work, it's almost 7. Why don't you clean this up and serve dinner? Serve dinner. Let's have mac and cheese. That sounds like a nice Wednesday dinner. Lucy's reading because her fun is low, but I want her to watch a movie because I want her to watch the movie with Dustin and Beau. And that's a group activity. Reading is not a group activity. I mean, they're doing it next to each other, but they're not doing it together. You know what I mean? So. Thank you, Jennifer. Oh no, she didn't finish. It still needs to be repaired. Okay, well, go pee. You need to go pee. You've had a long day. So if she makes 1,300 a day, because she has the extra perk, what's it called? Yes, she has the skilled negotiator perk, so she makes extra money at work. So even though her panel says she only makes 1,000, she actually makes 1,300. So tomorrow, hopefully, they can make enough money to adopt. I really want them to. I mean, we're gonna do it. If I have to sell something in the house, I'm gonna have them adopt tomorrow. I really want them to have. Now, yeah, we're gonna sell like one of these bookshelves or something. I don't know. I don't care. They're just gonna pawn some stuff so that they can adopt. But now I'm curious. So tomorrow is Lucy's birthday. She's gonna be a teen. Do we still want them to adopt a toddler? They're young enough that they could, you know, I mean, she could still get pregnant. So we could give them a toddler, or we could have them adopt a child so that it's closer in age to Lucy. What do you guys think? A toddler or a child? Let me know in the comments because I am undecided now. I was all set on a toddler and now I don't know. All right, Lucy, come eat. Call to meal, everyone. And then I want you to come eat. Everybody's gonna eat together. Look at that mac and cheese. Yum, yum. And then Jennifer, the reason I'm not focused on her wants so much is because she has a lot of wants related to the skills and things that she needs for her job, but she's not close to being promoted. She's not going to get promoted this week unless she gets a chance card. So, Lucy, come eat. So we are going to work on getting her promoted because her lifetime want is to reach the top of the business career. So she does need to get promoted to level 10, but I'm in no rush for that. Oh, does Bruno have food? Yes, he does. Where is Bruno? Bruno, what are you doing? Sleeping. Oh, okay. Look at his bladder and his energy. He needs a bath every day, this dog. All right, Lucy, after you eat, it's actually 9 and you're really tired. I might have you watch a movie with your guests and then ask them to leave and then go to bed. All right, John. John's gonna clean up a little bit. I am gonna have John clean up, like, actually the house. I had him do his gardening first, but, like, look at this nasty, nasty, nasty stove. That's gross. I wouldn't want to cook on that. I wouldn't eat anything that got cooked on that. All right, Lucy, you're very tired. Why don't you say goodbye to everyone and then go sleep in your bed? And John, why don't you put away these leftovers and then clean? Where is clean? Macro clean. And then Jennifer, what did you just do? Oh, you did the crossword. That's great. Jennifer, please repair the television. She's going to need to repair the TV. She's going to need to repair this computer. She's going to need to repair this computer. I think that's it. I think those are the only 2 things she needs to repair. Yeah. But we're not going to do all of that now, but I do want her to repair the TV because I want Lucy to be able to watch movies. Oh, okay, good. That's done. Why don't you take a shower? And then maybe we'll have you work on one of your skill points that you need. You need charisma, logic, and creativity. Why don't we just have you do some mini golf? I'll have you putt for a little bit, and then I want you to go to bed because you have to work tomorrow. Your carp will be here at 7 again. All right, Lucy is asleep. John is cleaning. So after John is done cleaning, he does need to pull some of these weeds and stuff. See this grass right there. All right, Jennifer took a shower. She got into her jammies. And then where's Bruno? Is Bruno? Oh, the doghouse needs to be cleaned. Do you see those stink lines? Oh, stinky, 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 stinky. All right, do these need to be watered yet? I want to make sure that we take good care of these plants. It does need to be weeded. All right, I'm just going to have John clean, clean, clean. House spouse. He does want to freestyle for tips. Maybe since we can't adopt until after Jennifer gets home, maybe we will have him go out to freestyle for tips during the day while Jennifer and Lucy are gone to earn a little bit of extra cash. He has the level 4 creativity skill. What was that noise? Is somebody here? Oh no, I think that's just John. He does have a level 4 creativity skill, so he could make a little bit of simoleons, which I think would be helpful. I mean, we're trying to just get them to 3,000, and then we'll use that money to build a bedroom and buy the supplies that we need, like a bed or a crib, that kind of stuff. Jennifer playing mini golf in her pajamas. I love it. Love it. He is not as close to being friends with Bruno. Let's look at it from Bruno's point of view. Yeah, Bruno needs to work on his relationship with the girls because they're not home as often. So he doesn't get to see them. Oh, look at this negative relationship with Jan. -12 over -12. Oopsie daisies. He has a hostile dog, so. All right, John, what are you doing now? You're gonna go make the bed right before you guys go to sleep. All right, I don't know about all that. Why don't you add all the piles of dirty laundry that I know that are in your inventory. Clean. And then why don't you use the bathroom, take a shower, and then I won't keep you up all night. Jennifer, it's actually almost 1 a.m. Jennifer, you go to sleep. Oh. Actually, John, after you take your shower, why don't you come clean Bruno's bed and tend to your garden. Maybe I am going to keep you up all night. Bruno, you have all this yard to pee in. Why do you pee on the back patio? What are you barking at? Cute. Cute. Alright, John, alright. You got stuff to do. He was home all day and he still has stuff to do. Yep. Clean the dog's bed. That's what happens when you have a dog. Give love, stroke. Mop that up. Oh boy. Bruno is so filthy. I'm not even going to give him a bath tonight. We'll give him a bath tomorrow. Take care of your garden. And then we're going to make sure Bruno has food. He does. He's digging again. All right, John, go to bed. Bruno's just digging holes around the whole yard. But John didn't see him. Nobody saw him. He was all the way here on the side of the house. He knew where to go. John was in the back. Bruno was there, but then Bruno came up here. Oh, look at those stink lines. What a stinky house this is. Oh, so much to do, too. So tomorrow we have to give Bruno a bath, for sure. It's Lucy's birthday. We hopefully want to call the social worker. Jennifer does still need to repair both of the computers. John needs to keep taking care of his garden, and I don't know how long it takes for the money tree to be able to harvest. So we're going to keep an eye on that. But yeah, so we're working on the garden. Lucy's birthday is the big thing. Do you guys think we should have the birthday party for Lucy here at the house? Or should we have a community lot birthday party? We could have one at the library. There's a train set at the library, so that could be a fun place for a birthday party. Or we could go to the playground and have a birthday party there. I don't know. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think. Should we adopt a toddler or a child? Where should we have Lucy's birthday? And what are your predictions for what her aspiration will be? I haven't calculated it yet. I'm not going to calculate it until right before I record that episode, so I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. Thanks so much for joining me today. If you'd like to see more videos like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you back here in Pleasantview very soon.